Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordi if you don't know me, and today I used the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. And if you'd like to know what I think of it, you're gonna have to watch the video. If this is your first time visiting my channel, don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe so I see you in the next video. If you'd like to see how I created this very glittery mess, keep watching. First step in the process, maybe the most important step, is to prep the skin. First I'm going to use my MABEL MEG Lume Elixir Serum, Hyaluronic Acid, and Vitamin C. Put a couple drops of this magic potion all over. It's not a beauty oil, it's a serum, so it sinks right into your skin and leaves no residue. Next step, to make sure all of that good stuff actually stays inside, I'm going to moisturize using my Urban Decay Hot Springs moisturizer, which I have destroyed because I love it. Next, I'm going to prime using the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. I know I need to get my nails done really bad. And then for foundation, I'm going to use my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation in Light Sand. And I'm just gonna put it right on my face. And then I'm going to buff it in with my FURLESS Pro Kabuki brush. For concealer, I'm going to use two. I'm going to use my Stellar Limitless Concealer in S01 and my Shape Tape in Fair. This one's a little bit light right now, so I'm just mixing them both to make it not so intense. And then blending them out and together with my Beauty Blender. Before I set this with powder, I'm going to contour using my Wet n Wild Highlight and Contour Stick. And I'm going to use my Kat Von D foundation brush to blend that out. And then going in with the light side to highlight down the center of my nose. Then just going back in with my Beauty Blender, make sure everything's blended. Next I'm going to use my Kat Von D Lock It Setting Powder, which is almost gone. Thank goodness I have a backup. And I'm just going to press the powder into my foundation with my Beauty Blender. Then with my Kat number 20 brush and the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Color Correct Perfecting Powder, pour all those colors together. And I'm just gonna put that all over my face. Next, I'm going to go over my contour with this little highlight and contour wheel that I got at Ardennes. This is $5, but I think I got it like 2 for $8 or something. So cheaper than $5. And I'm gonna use the contour color. And I'm just gonna dust it over top. Moving on to my wild and unruly and unkept eyebrows. I'm gonna fill them in with my NYX Micro Pencil in the shade Black. And I'm just gonna use little strokes to fill in any areas that are sparse and give them some shape, because they're a mess. And then using the little spoolie on the other side, just gonna give them a comb through to blend out those little strokes and make them look a little bit softer. Now we can finally get into the palette. I'm excited. I love the brushes that come in Urban Decay palettes. They're the shit. I'm gonna go into Sauced and I'm going to apply that to the crease as a transition shade. They're blending really nicely, even though my eyelids are incredibly dry. Go up a little bit more. Next, I'm gonna grab some of the next shade, Low Blow. And I'm gonna darken the crease. Next, I'm gonna go into He Devil. And I'm gonna darken the outer crease. Going in with a little bit more of the same color, He Devil. And layering it on that outer corner. And blending a little bit across. Next, I'm gonna grab some of this shade, On Fuego. And again, just really deepening the outer crease. Kind of pressing it in. On the lid, I'm gonna use this shade here. I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation. I think it's Lumbre or Lumbre. Ooh, it's so pretty. And for shimmer, it actually applies really nicely with a brush. For the lower lash line, first I'm gonna go in with Low Blow. And I'm just going to blend that up into the shadow. And then I'm gonna use this shade here, Cayenne. I'm just using a clean brush to blend out the edges. Next, I'm gonna put some of these chunky glitters from Jazzy Glitter on my lid. Please be really careful if you decide you want to use glitter in your makeup look, because if one of these gets in your eye, you could end up in the hospital with a fucked up eye. To apply it, I am going to use NYX Glitter Primer. I'm just patting the primer on with the brush, and then using the same brush, I'm going to carefully stick glitters on. And then on the inner corner, I'm going to use the orange glitters. I'm just gonna pat on a little bit more glitter primer and then grab some orange glitters. Also gonna put some of both glitter down here.
So shiny!
While that glitter is drying and getting situated on my face, I'm going to add some freckles using my Sugar Pill Precise Liner Brush and Low Blow, which is like the perfect freckle color. Now I'm going to attempt to line my eyes over the glitter with my Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D. A little lumpy, but it's pretty good. For lashes, I'm going to use Black Magic Lashes Lady Killer. And while the glue on my lash is getting tacky, I'm going to highlight with the NYX Strobe of Genius palette and my Ofra fan brush. I'm going to use this pretty shade here. This palette is so good. And my nose. Also going to put that on the inner corners of my eyes. And now my lash should be ready for sticking. I'm gonna let those dry before I put on any mascara. And while it's getting dry, I'm gonna apply some of my Luminoso Baked Powder Blush by Milani. I love blush. For my lips, I'm going to use Fallen Liquid Lipstick by LASPLASH. I like to pair a cool toned lip with a warm eye. Now I'm going to throw on some mascara on my top and bottom lashes. This is the Tarte Lifted Mascara. Now I'm going to fix my crazy ass mop and call it a look. Yes, this is how I fix my hair. I'm messing it up. Thoughts on the Naked Heat palette. I fucking love it. I think it's amazing. The shadows are incredibly pigmented, easy to blend, easy to layer. I love it. I love it. It's so good. Have these colors been done to death? Yes. Is this palette worth the money? Yes. Do you need another warm palette? Probably not. But yes. This is good shit. This is not sponsored. I just really like it. Thank you guys so much for liking my video and being so damn supportive and amazing and just such a light in my life.